What is up, everybody? Thanks for joining me today. My name is Scott. For those of you who don't know me, I am with Corporate Fitness Works. I will be your coach for today's session. You're tuned in here today for virtual strength and core. So we're going to light up our abs, light up our core here, and get some strength training in at the same time. As always, we got our warm-up first. I'll run through and demo anything just in case we've got some unfamiliar stuff for those of you folks at home. Then we're going to get right to it. So you'll notice I got behind me, I've got a mat for our core work as well that we're going to take away here. I've got a med ball, a slam ball here. So this is a light, larger med ball. We're not going to do any slamming with it, but you'll want something similar. That's about a 6-pound weight, something smaller like that. You could get away with a lighter book bag with some lighter objects in there, or a nicer, like a throw pillow or something even would probably work great for that. And I've got some dumbbells for our strength portion. So grab your weights if you got them. As always, grab we can get creative with our weights. So if you need some suggestions, you can always reach out to me. I've got 15-pound dumbbells, and that's going to work great for me today. So we're going to go ahead and take it away right off the bat with our warm-up. This warm-up's just going to kind of progress right on into our some of our core rounds, and then we're going to start. We'll pick it up a little bit more with some extra core work that I'm going to demo some stuff for you. So we're going to go ahead and just get started here. We're going to do 5 inchworms with a push-up mixed in there. So our inchworm, we're starting here. And we're going to work our way straight down with a forward bend, getting close to the ground as we can. Go ahead and walk that right out into a push-up position. And then get that push-up and walk right back up. If you want to leave the push-up out, that's okay. We're going for 5 total here, though. So keep it going with those inchworms. Legs as straight as you can until we get out front. And we mix our push-up in there. Come all the way back up and restart. A few more inchworms, and we're keeping on going here. Last inchworm, we're walking out here. Get that push-up in. Of course, you can leave the push-up out if you need to. And working our way all the way back up. There's our 5 inchworms. We are going to just take a quick 30 seconds on the clock here for some active core, or for some active cardio. I'm going to jump rope, invisible jump rope here. 30 seconds, we're just going to get our heart rate going here and get some blood pumping. So we can switch this, of course, to jumping jacks. We can do some skater jumps or punches, anything you want. Just getting body loosened up here. Switch that up for your 30 seconds. We got about 10 seconds to go. We're going to finish out some jumping jacks here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay. So we got our heart pumping a little bit. We got some blood flowing. We're going to take it right down onto our mat here. For some of my favorite core exercises, of course, you're familiar with these by now. If you've followed me on any of my virtual classes so far, bird dogs and dead bugs, great for core activation, as well as stability in our trunk, and it helps to get our limbs warmed up a little bit as well. So we are not going to do time like we typically do here. We're just going to alternate 20 reps of each. So 20 bird dogs alternating sides, and we'll follow that up right with 20 dead bugs alternating sides here. So, of course, we're tucking this belly button in, keeping a nice strong core, only going as fast as we can go stably here. So if we're wobbly, you might need to slow it down a little bit. Arm goes straight out in front of you. Kick that heel straight back toward the wall behind you, so don't lift that leg way up in the air. We're going to arch your back here, so keep a tight core. Extend that leg way straight back. Heel straight into the wall. That'll help you keep a nice rigid torso, and you'll notice that from my hand to my toes, a nice straight line rather than cranking it way up there. So let's knock out these 20 bird dogs. Couple more switches here. And there's 20. Great. So we're going to go right on over to our backside here. And our next one is our dead bug. So we start in this position here, lowering opposite arm and leg. Try and float that heel, don't let your leg touch the ground if you can. Nice, slow, and controlled. Alternate your count. Almost there. A couple more. Keep that core tucked. One more switch here. And there's 20. Nice job. All right. So we've got our core fired up a little bit. We got our limbs warmed up a little bit. Our heart rate's going as well. So we are going to go ahead and keep on moving along with our core. This is kind of a progressive warm up here. So we're going to start with some static holds. So some planking here on our elbows and as well as our side planks. So we're going to take those right in from a plank into some active crunching. And then we'll start some rep-based chunks here for strength and core with a few things I'll demo for you guys just to make sure we're all on the same page. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our elbow plank. So we'll take this elbows, or you can take this tall plank to mod, so arms are locked out, fully extended here. Or of course we can also mod down to our knees for a plank at either position, the tall plank or our elbow plank. Making sure we get a nice active full body plank here, engaging our core, quads, get a nice wide base with your feet. About the width of my mat is what I go with, or shoulder width apart. So the closer our feet together, the more unstable we're gonna be. So get a nice, good, solid base. Activate your whole body here, guys. Your back, shoulders, arms, chest, abs, quads, hamstrings, toes. Everything's working hard on these planks. So we're not just plopping down on our elbows and calling it a day here. We're gonna really try and lock in that active plank for 45 seconds, and then we're gonna drop straight into 30 seconds worth of just a standard crunch on our backside. So really gonna fire up these abs to start. So we're gonna go ahead and get our timer up here. And we're gonna take it away. We're gonna start with 45-second elbow plank. Remember on our plank, guys, parallel arms. If we're rotating our wrists together, we're internally rotating our shoulders, and that's bad. So this is bad, good here. I like to go palms down. That gives me something to do with my hands to keep them from clasping together. So we're gonna take it away. 45 seconds on our elbow plank. 3, 2, 1, and go. So I've got a nice strong core here going. My feet are nice wide base here. Help keeping me more stable. My palms are flat on the mat here to help with my stability as well, and to keep my shoulders from rotating internally. So I encourage you to do so if you can as well. And we're going to keep on holding here. We got about 20 seconds to go. Try not to keep your butt up in the air. Get that butt nice and flat. You'll see a nice rigid plank from my heels all the way to my shoulders. We've got 10 seconds to go here. Keep holding that plank. Tuck your belly button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to drop right onto our mat here. Just flip on over. We got active crunching here to go in 3, 2, 1, and we're going to start crunching here. 30 seconds of active crunching. Doesn't have to be a full sit up here, just a little baby crunch. Get those shoulder blades up off the mat. Crunching elbows up to our knees here. And we're done in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. Okay, so that is our first static to active movement there for our core. We're going to do the same thing on a side plank on each side here. So for my side plank, we've got 2 options. We can bend our knees here and hold it just like that with a nice rigid lat and shoulder stability there. We can try and make it tougher all the way out to that full foot plank, arm up in the air. Choose whatever's comfortable for you. We can mod it down a little bit with our knees bent if that's what we need. And of course, we go ahead and drop. If we need to relax that plank, just try and pop right back up until the time expires. And we're gonna take this one right and do some side plank lifts from our knees. Again, on this one, we drive our knee into the ground to lift us up, and we squeeze glutes to drive forward towards the camera there for you guys. So our hips come up and forward on those side plank lifts. So we're gonna take that position right where we're at. We got 45 seconds on the clock. We'll take 10 minutes to adjust position, and then 30 seconds of our active crunch here. So get that shoulder under you stably, lock it in nice and tight. We should have a nice good angle right here in our armpit for our shoulder to stabilize here. Nice, I can feel my lats really engaged and my abs on the side here. So we're gonna go ahead and lock that in. 45 seconds on our elbow side plank here, and we'll take it away. 3, 2, 1, and go. So there we are, up on our feet. Nice strong plank at the elbow and the shoulder, keeping my side nice and tight here, very rigid. Trying to keep my hand off my hip here so I don't force myself down. So we're staying up on those feet, keeping this elbow nice and strong here, stabilizing ourselves, lifting up. We've got about 15 seconds left to hold this position, so keep it up, keep that arm up in the air. If you got to drop, that's okay, go ahead and drop and come right back to it. We got less than 10 seconds, so you can make it happen. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. So we're gonna go ahead and adjust that position a little bit for our lifts. Bend that knee there. Keep your elbow locked in place here, and we're gonna take it away. There's our time, 30 seconds worth of active side plank lifts. So my knee goes down into the mat to lift up, and I squeeze my glutes to push forward. About 10 seconds to go. Keep going strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. That's a tough one, guys. That's a tough transition. We're gonna go ahead and switch it over to our other side. Same idea here. So we're gonna put 45 seconds on the clock for our side plank. We'll drop right down onto our hip and bend those knees for 30 seconds worth of active side plank lifts. So we're gonna go ahead and get into our position here, ready to go for our side plank. We'll reset our timer, and we're gonna take it away. 45 seconds on the clock here. 3, 2, 1, and go. So again, we've really locked in our shoulder here. I can feel my lats working really hard and my side abdominals here to really lock in this nice angle at my shoulder to keep a rigid plank. Arms way up in the air to keep it off my hip, to keep from forcing myself down and weighing myself down a little bit. We're gonna lock it in. We got about 15 seconds to go. Keep holding it tight. You're almost there, guys. Nice job. 10 seconds. Keep squeezing. Don't quit on me now. We're gonna drop right into those side plank lifts. If you need a longer break, you can take it. 2, 1, and relax. Good. So let's drop for a minute. Let our shoulder rest. Get into this position. Bend our knees. Feet are together here. And we're gonna take it away. There's our 30 seconds. Plank lifts. Knee driving down into the mat to lift up. Squeezing my glutes to push forward here so my hips are going up and forward. If we're starting to fatigue, that's okay. Just take a break. Reset if you need to. Keep going with those rep lifts. We got 10 seconds to go. You guys can do it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nicely done, guys. Whew. We're working hard already. Core's getting fired up. That's a little bit of a static to active warm-up, progressive warm-up that we carried all the way from our basic warm-up into some of our core activity there. So we are gonna now split it up a little bit here. So we're gonna go into some groupings of reps. We've got a little bit of a core section, 4 exercises for our core. We've got 4 strength exercises. And so we're gonna run through each of those a few times. We'll do our core chunk and then our strength chunk, and then we'll repeat those. So, some new stuff to demo just quickly. Our first one is a bent knee palm tap. So we're laying flat on our mat, knees are bent, and we are crunching up to tap our palm on our opposite knee. So there's 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. The next one we have, we're going to get our trusty slam ball or our lighter object that we've got with you, a small book, a throw pillow or something. This is an overhead oblique crunch, so we just hold that object there, and we're going to crunch elbow to knee on each side there. We have our next exercise back on our mat. We're going to hold that pillow or our lighter object. We have a ball pass, so we're going to start overhead here. We pass that ball onto our feet, and we're going to extend out. And then bring it right back in, all the way up to overhead. And of course, we have our last one in our core, a bicycle switch. Similar to a bicycle crunch, if you all are familiar with that, but we're just going to be back here on our hands, or you can lean back on your elbows a little bit, and just switching legs, bicycle leg extensions here, just like so. The last ones for our strength, pretty familiar for you guys, so we'll have dumbbells or our weighted object. We're going to do a curl, press, and a tricep extension for one. We've got a basic squat position for the next. Deadlift and row position, so we have our weights that we can do. We'll go here for a bent over row, and then we deadlift that object. And then our last one on our mat can be used with our heavier object or our lighter object, bridges with a lat pullover. So we're familiar with our bridging position here. So we get our glutes squeezed, get a nice strong bridge up, and our lat pullover, we start here and pull that right up to our chest and slowly lower it back down and back up, just like that. So those are our next 2 blocks. Nothing too crazy. We can mod as you see fit. I'm going to grab a drink of water quickly before we start here. I advise you to do the same. Please stay hydrated. Get your towel if you need to wipe some sweat. We are ready to go. We're going to start our core portion. So we're going to start with 15. Everything we do in each of these blocks is going to be 15 reps, guys. So for our palm taps, left and right is 1 rep. So we're going to count with our left. So every time I touch my left knee with my palm, that's 1 rep. We're going to go for 15 total, and that goes for the core and the strength. So some of them won't have that ability to count both sides. We're just going to go straight for 15. But on some of these oblique crunch, both sides is 1 rep. So we're going to go to 15. Or if you'd really prefer, you can count each side 1, 2, 3, 4, and go all the way up to 30. So double that for each side that you're doing. 15 reps is our goal though here. We're going to start right on our mat. Bent knee palm taps is the first one. So I've got my back flat on the mat, feet are bent here, and I'm just reaching to my opposite knee, putting my palm right on the top of my knee. 1, 2, 6. I'm doubling my count for each side. There's 7, 8, 'Almost there. Here's 14, and last pair. There's 15 left and 15 right. There we go. We're feeling some good core activation already. So we're going to come right up onto our feet. We're going to get that heavier, or our lighter object, and we're holding that overhead here. 15 on each side, or 30 total. So there's left 1, right 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, remember again, on this one, lightweight. You don't really need anything too heavy. We're going to be fatiguing our arms by holding overhead, and of course we're leaning a little bit. So 5 pounds or so is plenty. Don't have to go too much heavier than that. So I was on number 4, here's number 5. Eight, 9 left, 9 right, 10, 11, almost there, guys. 15 and 15. The last one, there we go. Nice job. We're taking it right back down into our mat. Keep that lighter object in hand here. And we've got our ball pass next. So we're going all the way flat onto our back sides again here. Starting with the ball overhead. One pass to your feet is one rep. So we go 1, 2, 3. Really try and get that full extension in your legs too here, guys. 4, 5. Split these reps up if you need to. We're doing a lot of core, so we're already fatiguing a little bit. If that's the case, that's okay. Just take a few seconds to let that fatigue wear off. We can drop it with no weight and just go on to some leg extensions without the little bit of weight on our feet. A little bit of weight is a lot for our legs here, so take it slow, break it up as you need to. I did my first 5 here. We're going to hammer out the next 10 without stopping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there. 7, 8, 2 more, almost there, guys. 9, and 10, and back to our starting position. That was 15 total. I did my first 5, took a minute break, and did my second 10, so that's 15 total there. And we're gonna go ahead and just sit up into this bicycle position here. So again, you can be on hands or back on your elbows, whatever's comfortable for you. And we'll start here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Try and float these heels. 12, 13. Don't let your heels hit the ground. Last switch. 15 and 15. There we go. Nice job. Okay, we're up on our feet now. We got our strength portion next. So let's go ahead and grab your towel if you need to. We're getting a little sweaty. I'm working hard. I hope you guys are. Wipe some sweat off you if you need to. Grab a drink. We're going to go ahead and take it right away with that strength portion. So if you got your dumbbells, go ahead and grab them. If you've got one object, we can make it work as well. So if we've got one object, we're just going to hold it in the center with both of our hands here. We'll curl, press, and so on and so forth. So we've got our dumbbells here. 15 reps, curl, press, tricep extension. So all we do here, we start here. We're going to curl, press, and triceps. There's 1, and then we'll come all the way back down. So that whole complex is 1 rep. So we're going to take it away from there. I'm going to keep a hammer grip or a neutral grip, which means my palms are facing each other, as opposed to an open grip here to curl. We're going to curl with a neutral grip today. So I hit number 1. We're going to take it away the rest of the 15 reps. Here's number 2. There's number 5. So as always, go ahead and split these reps up. If we're fatiguing a little bit, you can do 5 reps, 3 sets of 5. Try and knock out 10 and finish the last 5 if you fatigue. Up to you. Work at your own speed, guys. Take it as you see fit. We did 5. We're going to knock out our back 10 here easily without a problem here. So hammer grip. Here we go. 10 reps. 1. 4. Coming up on number 5 again, halfway through our back chunk. If you need to take a break, go ahead and do that. Or fatiguing, stop for a second and keep on right going again. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and the last one. There we go. There's our 15 curl, press, and tricep extensions. We're going to move right on to our 15 squats. So you, depending on your weight, you can do a variety of different things here. We can hold this right by our chin. We can hold it like this, like a goblet squat. We can hold it, if we've got 2 weights, we can hold them by our shoulders, or we can do body weight. It's up to you. I'm going to hold my 1 weight, 15 reps, like a goblet squat here. Nice wide base with my feet, slightly wider than shoulder width. My toes are externally rotated, pointing out to the side just a little bit. Keeping my knees way out when I bend in. When I bend down, instead of going in like this, we keep those knees driven way out. So here we go. Let's knock out our 15 reps. There's 10. Just like all the other ones, guys, split these reps up if you need to. Groups of 5. Do your first 5 or 10 and take a break and finish the back set. I got 5 more to go. And there's 15. All right. We're going to go right back onto our mat here. We're going to get our friendly lighter weight objects back. Your pillow, lighter bag, lighter duffel bag, book bag, whatever you got. Smaller than your dumbbells. Or of course we can use 1 dumbbell for this as well. Up to you which weight you want to use. If we've got 1 dumbbell, we can just hold it here like so for our extensions. So that's up to you what weight you'd like to choose. We're going to go ahead and knock them out, 15. We're going to hold that bridge for the whole time, all 15 lat pull reps, if you can. If not, you can pair them with a bridge and a lat and get 15 that way. We're going to go ahead and take it away here. We're going to bridge the whole time, getting some extra core and glute activity here. Really squeezing our glutes. Keep that bridge up. We got 15 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep those glutes squeezed. 11, 12, 13, 14, and the last one here, 15. Nice job, guys. I catch my glute bridge squeezed and fired up that whole time. If you gotta reset your bridge, that's totally fine. Do what you gotta do. Pause the video, work at your own pace. Whatever helps you complete it. We're back up on our feet. We got our 15 deadlift bent over row combos. So we start with our dumbbells in hand here. If we've got 1 weight, we can just hold it together and get the same going there. But with our 2 dumbbells out to our side, same thing here, neutral grip. We can go closed grip if we'd like, but we're starting here, 15 reps. The complex of both exercises is 1 rep, so we're gonna go down here once, row, and deadlift is 1 rep. So we're gonna count the deadlift as our rep there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So on our deadlift, we're making sure we have a slight bend in our knees, nice flat back as we lower here. Squeeze those shoulder blades to row, and squeeze your glutes to finish there, just like that. So there's 5. Keep it up, guys. 6, 7, 'Coming up on rep number 9 and 10, so split them up if you need to. Take that break at 10, finish out your last 5. We're gonna hammer through them. Two more, row, deadlift. One more complex here. Bend it over, row, get a good squeeze in those shoulder blades, and our deadlift. Finish it up. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and drop the weights. We'll take a quick break here. Go ahead and grab a drink. Towel yourself off again, whatever you need to do. I gotta scratch this back here. Grab a quick drink of water, especially if we're sweating a lot, guys. Very important to stay hydrated. I'm gonna finish this whole bottle in here. I'm not even sweating that much, so please, please keep your hydration up. If we're sweating a lot, during as well as after. Just because we're done doesn't mean we're stopped sweating. Does not mean we need to quit drinking water. Drinking water at all times. Water is our friend. Even if we think we don't need it, you probably do. So please drink some water. We're gonna go ahead and take it away, guys. One more time through our core and our strength block, and we'll go ahead and cool down and give our core a little bit of a relaxation here. So we're gonna go ahead and start right away. Again, down on our mats here. Take your time, guys. If you need a little bit longer break, go ahead and pause it. Just draw out, wait a little bit more time before you start. There's no timed rounds or anything like this on this one, so feel free to start or stop whenever. You just got to hit those 15 rep goals, guys. Remember, we're counting both sides as 1 rep if we have 2 sides on these oblique crunches in our palm taps. So take it away whenever you feel comfortable. Take a little bit longer break. Take breaks in between. Pause me and come back. Whatever you need to do. We're going to take it away here. We got 15 bent knee palm taps. Left and right is 1 rep. Here we go. We're taking it away on the mat. Almost there, you guys. There's 10 left and 10 right. We've got 5 more. Take the break if you need to. Keep it going. And there's 15 on each side. That's a great core activator, guys. I can feel the blood flow in my core already just from those. So we're right up on our feet here, guys. Grab that pillow, your light book bag, whatever you've got. And we're not going to take any rest here. We're taking it to our core today. Quick rounds, reps only. So if you need a break, like I said, guys, take the break. We're going to hammer through it here. Let's go. 15 overhead oblique. Left and right is 1 rep. 1, 2, 3, 4, couple more, guys. 13, keep it going. 14, last set. 15 and 15. Nice job. Well done, guys. We're gonna go right back onto our mat. We're gonna keep that pillow or a lighter object for our ball passes. So 15 extensions. The ball extended on our legs is 1 rep. So let's take it away, guys. This one is challenging, so please take breaks if you need it. I will probably split these reps up and let my fatigue wear off for a little bit. These are tough reps, especially if we've got some weight. So of course, leave the weight off if you need to, but just take it how you see fit, guys. If you need your break, take it. That's okay. No shame in taking breaks. Just don't quit on me. We don't want to quit. Here we go. We're going to take away this 15 here. So here's number 1. Extended leg with the ball. There's 1 rep. 2, 3, 'Whoops, lost my ball. There's number 5, 6, Coming up on number 9 here. 9. And 10th extension. We're gonna hammer out all full 15. If you need to take a break, that's okay. A couple more here. 13. 14. And our last one is 15. And we'll pull it back to our head, to that starting position. Nice job, guys. There's 15 of our ball passes. We're gonna flip our position right onto our backside here on our butt, sitting up a little bit. So remember, guys, you can be on your palms or your elbows, whatever's comfortable for you. We're gonna start in this position and we switch bicycle kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Float those heels. And there's 15 each. Nicely done. We are up on our feet. We have finished our second set of our core chunk block there, so we're back up on our feet. We're gonna grab those dumbbells. We're running through our last block of strength here, so 4 exercises. The curl press tricep extension to start. Split those reps up if you need to. 15 each. Last strength block. Let's make it happen, guys. Hammer grip on our dumbbells here. Let's take it away. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. That's about halfway through, guys. Let's make it to 10 and take a quick mini break. 8. 9. And 10. So if we're fatiguing, go ahead and take a few seconds to let that wear off. If you're not fatiguing, go ahead and hammer out those last 5 reps. We're just gonna take about 10 seconds here and let our arms relax before we finish our last 5. We're gonna finish strong, guys. Come on, let's go. We got 5 more reps of this complex before we switch it. So let's go ahead and take it away. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and drop one weight or hold the other weight if you want to do it for your squats. I'm going back to my goblet position for my squats. We're gonna hammer out these last couple sets of reps, guys. So we got 15 squats. Get that nice wide base with your feet, a little bit wider than shoulder width. Knees are gonna drive outward as we squat down here. 15 reps, let's go. And there's 15. We hammered straight through those 15 reps. We're gonna set our weight down. Remember, you can hold your dumbbell for the next one or your lighter weight. I'm gonna switch to the lighter weight object on this one for my second set of lat pullovers. Remember, I'm holding that bridge the whole time, getting my glute and core activation really fired up. You can bridge individually with each rep if you choose to do so. Pick your poison, whatever works for you. I'd like to challenge you guys to try and hold that bridge rep for the full 15 reps and really engage that core and glutes there. So here we go. We're setting our base. We've got those glutes squeezed real tight. Bridge is solid. 4, 5. Don't give up on that bridge. Core is active too. 9. 10. Keep squeezing, guys. And there's 15, and our touchdown. Nice job. We held that bridge the whole time. My glutes are fatiguing, I can feel it. That means they're working hard, that's good. So let's pick up those weights. We got one more set of our dumbbell deadlift and row complex. So remember, we're gonna count our deadlift as the rep. So we got 15, we're gonna bend over and row it first. Make sure we get those shoulder blades pinched way back. And then we'll come up for our deadlift as the rep. So here we go. Get those weights on hand. We got 15 reps. Remember, guys, slight bend in our knees, back stays nice and flat as we hinge forward, and we're finishing strong with the glutes. So here we go. Here's our first set for our row. A good shoulder blade squeeze. And our deadlift is our 1 count rep. So here's number 2. Seven. Keep that back nice and flat. Roll those shoulder blades back. 8. 9. 10. Almost there, guys. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. Nice job, guys. Way to go. That was 2 blocks each of our strength and core. We're gonna go ahead and take it to our mat and get a quick cool down. So we're just gonna go right onto a table pose here for just a few seconds. Our cobra stretch is great for stretching out our core after we've already fatigued it here. So we're just gonna go right into that cobra stretch for 20 seconds or so here, squeezing our glutes. Nice big breath in. And we'll go on to our half kneeling position here a little bit so we can squeeze our back glute or our glute on our down knee, our down glute. Squeeze that, of course, lean forward just a little bit, and we'll reach overhead, stretching out our side abdominals and our lateral core that we worked here. And we'll go ahead and switch that over. Switch that, guys. Squeeze that down glute again, nice and tight. Lean forward into it just a bit and reach on over. We've got a nice pull all the way along the side of our body here. And there we go. We can take that right onto our mat on the ground here, into corpse pose or just a flat pose on our back here. We can do some twisting as well. We got a nice full body workout, so we do our twist here. Open book twist. Can get you a nice good full body stretch and relaxation there. So add some open book twists in there if you need to, guys. That's all we've got for you today. That is our strength and core session. As always, guys, please feel free to repeat those two blocks. We had a core block and a strength block. We did 2 apiece. You can go ahead and do 3 or 4 apiece if you want an extra challenge, some more reps. You can jump the reps up to 20 reps or so. We did 15 on each exercise. So play with your reps, play with your rounds. As always, some easy ways to mod. Give me a shout if you need some suggestions, of course, for weights, mods, or anything like that. Please give me feedback. As always, guys, I love hearing from you. Please give me a shout out. Hope everybody's staying safe and healthy. Don't be afraid to let me know what you think. So I'll be looking forward to hearing from you guys. Once again, please stay safe and healthy. We hope to see you back at the fitness center soon. My name's Scott with Corporate Fitness Works. This was Strength and Core. We'll see you next time. Bye.